If you have a complaint against the Youngstown Police Department, it's now easier to make it official. You used to have to go downtown to file a complaint in person, a process that could be intimidating. But now the form is online and can be mailed in. It's just the first in a number of moves being called for by some African American leaders. They say the department has a history of racial profiling and poor relations with the African American community. Janet Rogers has our story.
Pastor Kenneth Simon, a longtime Youngstown minister who's been honored for his work in the community, says he's also been the victim of racial profiling while driving in the city.
I've been the victim of many stops just simply for driving while black. Didn't violate any law, wasn't speeding, didn't run a stop sign, just got stopped.
Reverend Simon and other black leaders have been pushing for the Youngstown Police Department to institute policies to hold police officers more accountable for the stops they make. Councilman and former police chief Jimmy Hughes is among those who want the department to compile demographic information documenting the race of each person stopped by police.
There'd be less likely a chance for them to center in on one population, one race or group of individuals.
Then there's the tricky part of filing a complaint against a police officer. For years, you had to come here downtown to the Youngstown Police Department to file a complaint. And that's a process that many, including Councilman Julius Oliver, believe is far too intimidating to be effective.
I know it has to be a high pressure situation. I know just for me sitting in that chair, even as a council person, waiting for somebody to come and, take down my story.
Black leaders want a procedure similar to what the city of Warren instituted around 20 years ago when the U.S. Justice Department was investigating excessive force complaints in that department. One of the many changes that came out at that time was making complaint forms more easily available.
The Urban League was one of the sites, the NAACP, the A. Philip Randolph, the Minister Alliance, which comprised of the churches in the area.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And now with the new police chief, Carl Davis, on board, it appears changes are coming quickly. Just recently, complaint forms were posted online. You can now print one and mail it in. The department believes it's a big step in the right direction.
I was unable to speak with anyone that was against it, so to speak. I think everyone would appreciate streamlining any type of process and to be able to take advantage of technology.
Soon, the department will also roll out its bias-free policing policy.
Prohibit such activity and further requires reporting of such if anyone should witness any type of bias enforcement in law enforcement and on this police department.
And the department now has the software it needs to begin compiling racial demographics on every traffic stop made by police. That part of the plan could roll out next month. All changes black leaders say are needed to help reestablish trust. With more local news, I'm Janet Rogers.